How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to be doing something that is going to take a little bit of time, so hopefully you guys are ready for this one. But you can tell from the title that we're actually going to be seeing just how many goals you can score in a game. I know people have done this with Madden and seeing how many points they can get, and once it gets to like 300, the game crashes. So I'm interested to see if NHL has that same thing where it gets to a certain thing and then the game crashes and that's it. But we're going to be in for the long haul. We're going to be trying to get 300-400 goals plus or something like that. This game is going to be interesting for sure. I'm going to put the difficulty all the way down just to make it easier, but I generally want to see if NHL will crash once you hit a certain amount of goals, or if it's just, endless. Okay, so we've got it all set up. So it's on rookie. The sliders are completely maxed out to make this easier, meaning I'm faster. My shots are going to be on target and they're going to be fast. The goalies are going to be slow. So yeah, let's just jump into this and see what we can get that up to, because I am honestly really curious to see if there's going to be a cap or if it's just going to go and go and go and go. But let me know right now down in the comment section if you think there's going to be a cap and what it'll be. What do you think I'm going to get to goals wise? I'm curious to see, and I'm curious to know other people's things. Like, have you done this in the past? Have you manipulated the game to see whatever you want to see? So we're playing against Edmonton because, again, it's always fun to just beat the crap out of Edmonton. But as you can see, like, this is just ridiculous. So there's first goal right there, no problem. So that's what it's going to be all freaking game. So there's going to be parts in this that I'm going to be cutting out and because I don't want to sit here and show you like 300 goals. But yeah, it's just basically going to be this, seeing what we can get to, and seeing if the game crashes. As you can tell, it's going to be a long time that we're going to be doing this. So we'll cut back at 30 goals or 25 goals or something like that, and we'll keep going from there. So we're at goal 25 now. We've been recording for 13 minutes so far, and 25 goals with just about 4 minutes into the game. So we're making good progress. I think we'll hit 100 by the hit 100 in the first period for sure. Potentially, that's about 300 that we can hit by the end of the game if that's what our rate is. Obviously that's meaning I don't mess up and everything like that. But 25 goals, no problem, other than the few little problems we have, and that's mostly just getting down to the fourth line and stuff. But other than that, it's been super easy so far. And, we're just cruising along, 27-0, and, yeah, let's see how high we can get this. All right, so we're here at 51 goals now with just about 7 minutes played in game time. So things are definitely heating up. We're going to hit the 100 mark soon, and I'm just curious how high this can go, honestly. I need to, almost thinking about it, I don't think it's going to matter. I think if there's a cap, we're going to hit it, and it'll crash the game, because at this rate, honestly, with 20-minute periods and everything, it's just gonna make things just ridiculous. We're gonna hit it. These things need to stop happening though, because they're just adding time. I can't skip them. I have to sit there and watch the entire thing. I think even if I pause it and go back into it, oh no, if I pause it and go back into it, it just skips it. Okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, like I was saying, honestly, if there's a cap, we will hit it before the end of the game, so that I'm not worried about. I'm just, what can it get to? Can it just go and go and go and go and go? We're going to figure it out, though. We are going to figure it out. I will see you guys at the 100 goal mark and give you a little bit of a progress update. Gio, why'd you have to hit that? That was such a dirty goal to score in game. Look at that. Doe drag flips it off, and then Giordano just goes and kicks it in the net. Is it a goal, though? It is. So we're at the 72 goal mark, and it's getting more difficult to score. I don't know if that makes any sense, but Cam Talbot is actually reading plays a lot better, and I have that down. He's just being in front of him. We're at the beginning of the front of it. where at the front of the game, he was just all over the place. Like, he wasn't making saves. He was easily making stupid moves. I mean, this here, I should be able to do this, like, right there, James Neal with the one-timer. But, like, just backhand, forehands, he's following the puck a lot better. And so it's making it a little bit more difficult to score because he's actually moving with it instead of just kind of getting frozen like he was at the beginning. But, you know, like, still, like, there, easy goal. Yeah, just basically wanted to let you guys know that at around the 70 goal mark is when things start to get a little bit more difficult. It's still not. Jankowski has 17 goals, so, you know, it's not that bad. But he is making better saves. So here we are. We're at 101 goals with just about 2 minutes left. A little bit under that, but yeah, things are going well. Obviously, there's been some problems every now and then with Cam Talbot just deciding he's going to stand on his head and make a great save. But I mean, we're at 102 in the first period, and there's no problem yet still with the game crashing. So I say we still got quite a ways to go. All right, so that's going to do it for the first period of the game. It has been just a crazy first period, obviously. There's like 117 goals or something like that I think we're at. Yeah, 116 goals and 205 shots. And 7 minutes, 38 seconds time of attack. 14 penalty minutes, 4 seconds of power play, 14 shorthanded goals, 136 faceoffs ones, just ridiculous. So we're 116 after one period. If we continue at that rate, we should be well over 340, 350 by the time the game's done. If it doesn't break and it doesn't crash in that time, then I don't know what to tell you, honestly, at this point. Obviously, it's probably an infinite number that it can go up to. I think it might crash at some point in time, but honestly, I have no idea. It's not showing any signs of even becoming glitchy yet, so that's a good. But yeah, I don't know. That's why we're doing this. It's an experiment. It's a challenge to figure it out. And we will figure it out. We will get there. Just be patient. Hang in there. I mean, this is a lot longer for me, but because this video will probably be under 10 minutes long, or just about 10 minutes long. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying so far. I mean, I'm just literally sitting here and just going down the other end and scoring and watching videos on YouTube at the same time. So it's not too terrible, but there is better things that you can be doing. So I didn't even notice, but we had just hit 200 goals, and that's a lot of freaking goals, and we're still in the second period, and I messed up the face-off, so fantastic. But, yeah, it's just, like, crazy. Like, 200 goals is just, and, of course, posting out, right? Like, that's everything that's been going on lately. I'm just giving you an update. There you go, one-timer there. But yeah, 204 goals in just about half the game. So we can probably get ourselves to 400 or 500 in this. If it continues to go, I'm going to say it probably doesn't have a cap other than if we hit 999. And to do that is just ridiculously hard. Like, it's not a matter of the difficulty to score the goals. It's the matter of the ability to do it without messing up at all. So yeah, it takes about 3 seconds to score a goal if you don't mess it up. So you can get 20 goals in a matter of a minute, and so forth. About 400 in a matter of a period if you don't mess up at all. But we're humans, we're bound to mess up. So getting 400 goals in a period is just that itself would be ridiculous. I'm definitely curious to what'll happen when we get over 1,000 shots, because that might break the game also. Like, these are all things that I don't know. Like, getting over 1,000 shots might break the thing because it's not programmed to do that, and that might be it. But honestly, like, I have no idea. And like I said, like, the goalie just decides that he's just going to be great sometimes and make all the saves. But yeah, it's interesting. All right, so coming up on goal 350 here. Let's get a nice goal for number 350. Sam Bennett can't bury the back of the net. But coming up with 350, we have 2 minutes, just about 3 minutes left in the game, actually. Yeah, it's holding strong. No problems whatsoever. I'm just trying to score here. So let's just do a little stutter step. Janko gets 350. The game's running smoothly. Like, it's running no problems at 350 goals. So I honestly think that this doesn't have a limit. Like, I mean, we can sit here and try to do it, but this game is on 20-minute periods. It's about as long as you can go. Like I said before, the only way that you could get a higher total than this is if you don't mess up, which I'm sure there's somebody out there that could, but that person is not me. I'm making mistakes constantly, and you know, like, what do you expect? I'm a human, right? Like, I'm not going to be 100% perfect, but there is a probability, or there is an exact number that could be done if it was perfect, and I believe that would be 1,200 goals in a game is the highest that it can go to if you're taking 3 seconds for every goal to be scored. And you'd have to do it without missing. Like, the counter in the arena doesn't go past 99. If you just seen right there, which I think is pretty interesting, that doesn't go past 99. That's the highest it can go. So I wonder if, like, if you say you do hit 999, if after the goals you score there, just it just stays at 999. It doesn't do anything, right? It'd be something that, you know, I would be curious to ask the devs about or something, and get some information and insight that way. But this way, I so far haven't had a problem with 355, and that's a lot of goals. This is a lot of playing and doing the same thing over and over again. I'm glad I'm doing it to the Oilers because, well, as a Flames fan, you can only love the Oilers so much. All right, so we're at the end of the game here, with only 13 seconds to go. Janko is going in on a breakaway, so I'm going to try to score a nice goal. Can't get it done. Let's go across to Hannafin, who's going to bury it for potentially the last goal. We might get 2 more, but we're going to cap out at like 368 to 369 for the video. So I think that's a pretty good thing. I don't think you're going to see many guys that are going to sit down for 3 hours and score as much as they can. Just because I think it's a little bit ridiculous. So we might get 1 more goal here with 3.3 seconds left, and 368 is what we're going to look at, as long as I don't mess this up. If I mess it up, obviously, then 367 is the final score, and that's what we can get. Let's just go, and I messed it up. So 367 is the final score of the game. Man, it's a lot. It's a lot of freaking goals. I thought for sure it was going to break at some point in time, but it didn't. I had 608 shots, 75 hits, 23 minutes, and 17 seconds of time on attack, a 79% passing percentage, 406 faceoffs, 20 penalty minutes, 28 shorthanded goals. Monahan, just let's look at the team stats real quick. Monahan with 105 points, Backlund with 90, and Janko with 83. As you can tell, the centers did most of the work on the team, with everybody coming in play and getting, you know, a couple goals here and there as the game went on. So Mike Smith in net for us, didn't face a single shot, just stood there all game, which is fantastic. If we get a look at Draisaitl, though, he has a minus 278 for the game. That's ridiculous. And Zach Kassian played 33 seconds and minus 2. So yeah, there's that. Cam Talbot, though, 60 minutes, 608 shots against, 241 saves for a .396 save percentage and a 367 goals against average. So just absolutely crazy in what the and how it works out and everything. So there is that going for everything. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. It took a lot of time to make, so as you can see, just the goal stats there: 116 in the first period, 139 in the second, and 111 in the third period. So just tons of goals altogether. Like I said, the final score is 367-0. That's as high as I could get, so clearly the game doesn't break. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, definitely be sure to hit the like button, as well as subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here. We like doing stuff like this, weird little challenges and stuff. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys next time.